this, oh boy, this NBA Finals is now a whole new ball game as the Miami Heat tonight defeat the Los Angeles Lakers 115-104. They're showing LeBron James walking off the court early. I'm sure he's ticked. I'm sure he's angry as he removes his armband. I wonder if he's going to throw it. Yeah, he does throw it. Tonight it was, the Lakers tried tonight, but it was all about one man. It was about Jimmy Buckets. He scores 40 points tonight. By the way, sorry about the terrible angles, but my computer's being worked on. The other computer's being worked on, so I have to do this here. No problem, though. It was Jimmy Butler tonight in one of the great, and Jeff Van Gundy said it, one of the most dominating finals performances you will ever see. Taking over this game, knowing that this series was basically over, people were calling it. So I was starting to say, hey, maybe this looks like a sweep. And Jimmy Butler comes in and just dominates this game from start to finish. 40 points. Now, this game was a combination of the Lakers also turning the ball over a lot, which we'll get to. But Jimmy Butler tonight, 40 points, 14 for 20 from the field, 11 rebounds, 13 assists, a triple-double. Looking at the stats here, I mean, he joins a handful of players to have a triple-double in the NBA Finals. He's one of the only Heat players with 30. He joins Dwayne Wade and LeBron James, the only Heat players with 30 points in a Finals game. Trying to see what the triple-double stat is because I'm sure it's. Yeah, he's the sixth player in NBA Finals history with a 30-point triple-double. He joins LeBron, James Worthy, and Jerry West. He also joins Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, and Mario Chalmers as the only Heat player to score 19 points in a Finals half. He was electrifying tonight. He carried this team. He led this team. He was the leader. He's been the best player on this team. For most of the year, he's the biggest reason I feel like why this team is where they are, because of his greatness, because of his talent. And tonight we saw it in full display, just off the looking after the basket, his scoring abilities tonight. And I also showed a stat, everywhere this guy goes, he makes the team better, which you would expect out of a great player, but we've seen it go to Miami, and he was terrific tonight. And also some great solid performances off the bench, or not performances that weren't Jimmy Butler. There were also some great performances tonight from Tyler Hero, who scored 17. And Devin Robinson, who scored 13, and Jay Crowder, who scored 12. All those guys contributing, and Kelly Olynyk coming off the bench once again and scoring 17, leading the Heat to a dominating victory. And as for the Lakers, and we'll get to the Lakers here now, and also looking at the percentages, by the way, the Heat shot 51% from the field as opposed to the Lakers 42. There's the killer right there. Also, when you look at the Lakers tonight, when you look at Los Angeles, I mean, LeBron and AD were fine, but they were not. I mean, we saw how great they were in games 1 and games 2, and this was not that performance at all. LeBron tonight scored 25, 10 rebounds, 8 assists. Fine. For LeBron standards, it's fine, but like after what we saw a couple weeks ago, or after what we've seen here in the first 2 games, it felt like kind of an underperformance a little bit. And Anthony Davis especially, who was the best player on the court the first 2 games, he scores 15 points, he's 6 for 9 from the field, didn't take as many shots, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. And also the killer tonight for the Lakers, 19 turnovers as opposed to the Heat's 12, and they were so sloppy tonight. LeBron had 8 turnovers, AD had 5. They were so sloppy tonight. I don't know what happened here because they were excellent the first 2 games. I don't know what happened. Like maybe they just had a bad game. Maybe they already thought the series was over, and so they were just kind of like, all right, we can relax here for the rest of this. We can coast for the rest of this series. But amazingly here tonight, Miami pulled this out. The Lakers were not as dominant as they were. Now, okay, do I think now it's time to panic about the Lakers? No, I don't think so at all. But I do think it is now a little reason to be concerned here. It's like, okay, this will not be a cakewalk. And we thought, and again, it's amazing that Jimmy Butler puts this performance on without Gordon Dragic and without Ben Adebayo. He carried the team on his back, and he's scoring 40. He's scoring 40 in an NBA Finals game and a triple-double. It was so critical tonight for him to perform like this. I mean, there's no way it would have been anywhere near as close if it wasn't for Jimmy Butler doing what he had to do here tonight. And now you gotta wonder, all right, I thought Miami was gonna get swept. I'm glad they went to the competitive series. I won a competitive series too. The Heat won, my man. Jimmy Butler scored 40. Jimmy Butler, I should probably turn it on the TV here, put on NBC. Now I gotta watch the Eagles Niners game, which is awful. But Jimmy Butler scored 40 and dropped a triple-double in giving the Heat the win here, and he was just so dominant when he got to the basket. Jimmy Buckets, they called it, and he was, again, fantastic tonight. And now for the Lakers, you should still probably think you're going to win the series. But, like, you should also, you should not be, and a lot of assists tonight, a lot of great assists tonight from Jimmy. But, like, if also, you're the Lakers, you can't sit there and like, all right, you know, it's not a cakewalk now for the Lakers. It is not now. Hey, okay, this will be done. You know, it's fine. Like now you have to worry here. Now, is Jimmy Butler going to pull off these performances 3 more times? I don't think so. If he does, I think Miami wins. But now you have to be concerned about what Butler's going to do going forward. By the way, Jimmy Butler, during LeBron and Jerry West, is the only players to have a 40-point triple-double in the NBA Finals. 2 40-point performances this postseason, times LeBron and Wade for the most most such games in a single postseason in Heat franchise history. What was the final score? The final score, I should put it, 115-104 Miami. Jimmy, hey Frank, what's up going on? Frankie, how about the Yankees against the Indians? We can talk about that. We can talk about you were in yeah, that was an amazing series for the Yankees as well, especially that game too. And we will talk a lot more about that tomorrow as we get ready for Yankees and the Rays, and we'll have a live reaction to the Yankees Rays tomorrow, and we will have a reaction to all the baseball coming up. So get ready for that. But I mean, again, for this was so crucial for Jimmy Butler here tonight. So carry this again without 2 of their best players and to lead them like this. Incredible. And when everybody was starting to think that this series was over, everybody thought it was done. But okay, Miami is so overmatched. With the injuries now, they're so overmatched they can't pull it off. And it was incredible tonight to see Jimmy Butler pull that off. And again, there was still parts of this game. I'm like, I think the Lakers would come back here, but they just did not have it. LeBron and AD did not have it tonight, and that's what killed them here. As now they're still 2-1 again. It's not the Lakers win the chip, but he deserves final MVP. After tonight, maybe LeBron now had a better performance tonight than AD, so LeBron maybe is edged past AD, but it's still close. Well, I mean, now it's not confident anymore that the Lakers are going to win this title, because now you got to see. Now I still think the Lakers are going to win it, but now he's no longer a guarantee. After game 2, I'm like, okay, this is over. This is a mismatch. But now you're after game 3. Now you sit there and go, all right, let's see what Jimmy Butler can do here. Now again, they're still mismatched. Imagine how bad the World Series would be, Rays versus Marlins. Baseball's ratings would skyrocket down. And baseball's ratings right now need no more. Like they don't need to go down anymore. But that's the worst thing that can happen. It must be Yankees Dodgers. For baseball, yeah, that'd be ideal. Yankees Astros ALCS too would also be very very important for them. But again, all credit to Jimmy Butler tonight for the performance that he put on, for carrying this team in the wake of such adversity that everybody thinking it was over, everybody thinking, okay, they got no chance now. And for him to carry this team, for him to pull this off, in the biggest game of his life was just amazing. And Kevin O'Connor, who I love at the Ringer, said, beyond the defense, passing, and intangibles he always gives, he showed he can tap into a higher level when he needs to win with high volume scoring and playmaking. Players shows who they really are in the playoffs. Butler showed he can be extraordinary. And yeah, for Adebayo and Dragic, both of them be out. And I don't know what the status is for them for game 4. I mean, it looks like it's game to game here, so maybe they could be back for game 4, but I doubt it a little bit. But we'll see. But Jimmy with 40 points. Jimmy buckets. 40! Oh my gosh. I mean, just amazing. I mean, not 2 of their best players, as we keep mentioning. So that was terrific here tonight. And for the Lakers, just the turnovers were killers. They got to stop at that. Yankees Marlins. That would be a very interesting. What would be a World Series rematch. I'd love to take on the Marlins again. Because I think we'd win that. But I think it could be any team that we face in the World Series. I think it could be any team. Any team that we go against. Tyler Hero needs to step up and help Jimmy. And we saw him, especially what was it, game 4 or game 5 against Miami or against Boston, where he really stepped up and dropped 30 off the bench. And so Hero's going to need, and now that he's starting, he's going to, if Miami really wants to win, he's going to need to pull off a couple more 25, 30-point performances. Tonight he was 6 for 18 from the field, but he was 2 for 7 from 3. If the Heat are going to be sure about winning this series, they're going to need Butler to keep playing like that, and they're going to need one more player. They're going to need Dragic, or they're going to need Crowder or Robinson. I guess the biggest option you can have would be Tyler Hero because his upside is so high, and he can just score it well when he's hot. Again, they're going to need those. I don't think LeBron and AD are going to have those bad performances again, and those performances were fine. Jimmy gets. hold on, I'm looking here. Jimmy's the dog. Guys, got to give him respect for that point. Oh, absolutely, total respect for Jimmy tonight and what he was able to do. By the way, if the thing is skipping a little bit, sorry, I have a bunch of things running on my computer here, so can't do it. I'll try to calm it down here. Looking here, Jimmy gets buckets. He gets buckets. Y'all late as belief on Jimmy Butler. He was tough with the Bulls. Oh yeah, I've always known Jimmy Butler was good. I've always known that. But now we finally have a chance to see him on an NBA Finals stage. pulling off something like this. I always knew he was really good, but yeah, this is probably his best performance ever, considering the stage and considering we all thought it was over. If the Heat somehow wins, it's LeBron will have to retire with Big Ball in 3-7. It would be, considering the fact that everybody would think that like you thought the series was over, and for him to choke this out. Now, I don't think they're gonna be able to pull this out, but yeah. And I still think he'll win the series, but yeah, that would be brutal. I had either Marlins, Yankees, Reds, so I think Yankees, Marlins can happen. That'd be nice. I had Marlins in the Rangers, I had the Houston Plus. I think Lakers and 6, but if Jimmy Butler plays like this one, Bam Jordan, back to Heat, may win the check. Yes, but also we also gotta wonder how LeBron and AD, because LeBron and AD again tonight, it was not the LeBron and AD that we saw in Game 1 and Game 2. So what kind of performance are we going to get from them in Game 3? Or, I'm sorry, in Game 4, in Game 5? What kind of performance are we going to get from them? So that's something to keep an eye on here. Undefeated first quarter of the season. Congrats to your Bills on a great day tonight. Gotta say hi to those poor Giants and Texans. Well, thank you for that. Giants. Don't even get me started on that. So yeah, I should point out, if you guys are new to this channel and like to see, make sure you subscribe down below for more content just like this every single day. We talk about baseball, basketball, football every day here on this channel. We talk everything in sports. We just released every touchdown from week 4 that up until the Sunday night game. Just got uploaded on the channel, so go, after you watch this video, go check that out. We have baseball, we have Yankee reaction videos coming tomorrow. We have, what else do we have? Again, more NFL. We'll have an NFL Week 4 recap coming up later. It will not be sent to subscribers. You're going to have to go find it, but it will be there. We have some more NBA stuff, so many other things that we have right now on this channel. You guys have been so great. You guys are great right now. We got 20 people watching, so thank you guys so much. And if you're watching this, please say something in the chat. I'd love to hear from you guys. So whatever you guys got to say, please say it here. I don't know how long we can go, considering that my computer is slow and my family also doesn't want me talking downstairs. But yeah, whatever. If you guys have something to say, please say it in the comments here. As we talk about the amazingness of Jimmy Butler. If he win, watch LeBron for the trade, I don't think so. It was year 2, and this year went so well. And this year went so amazing. Even if the Lakers lose the title, this was a great year for the Heat. So, yeah, I don't think that LeBron's going to request the trade. I think he's going to honor the contract. I thought after last year there was a chance he could have opted out. I thought last year he could have requested a trade because it was so bad in Los Angeles last year. What happened with missing the playoffs and them not getting AD. I thought he could have asked out, but he stayed with it. At least we're getting the second pick of the draft. Oh yeah, the Jets and Giants are probably going to get 1 and 2 in the draft. Whatever order it's going to be, they're probably getting 1 and 2. Which, whatever. Hope Pats lose. We'll see if they can pull that off tomorrow night. I had Clippers Heat finals. And, you got Heat at least, not the Clippers, but, and Heat Lakers. Whoever gets it, though, will be well deserved. But, whoever wins this title, again, will certainly will deserve. And there's no asterisk next to this title. That's something else I wanted to point out. There's no asterisk. What these teams have done they've been in the bubble for what, 2 months, 2.5 months. All the sacrifices, not being able to see their families, the tough, hard work, trying not to get COVID, all that, and the physicality of this basketball that we've been seeing. I absolutely think that whoever wins this, there's no asterisk, whoever wins this wins the title, and there's no asterisk. It blows my mind how bad the Jets are at NBA still has a job. Yeah, but we all know Gase is not losing his job. We all know that. It's not going to happen. At least I got the LA part. Yeah, you got that. I love LA. So it's beyond all for the Broncos. Yeah, but Greg Williams also shares blame. The defense of the Jets was terrible. So Bills are undefeated in Vegas. Good for them. Again, congrats to your Bills on a fantastic win today, as they're now forward. And again, we will talk a lot about that in the NFL Week 4 recap. We will put out as soon as this terrible Eagles night. This game, what, 14-8? Oh my gosh! How is this the Sunday night game? Couldn't they use a flex? Tomorrow's gonna be great though, because we get 2 Monday night games and 2 baseball games. So tomorrow is another fantastic sports day. It's a crazy sports time right now, so this will be fun. So yeah, I'm trying to think what else here. I'm trying to think of any other talking points here. But yeah, this was Jimmy Butler's night. He did everything he did. He did everything we know he can do and so much more. Really carried this team. The Lakers now have a right to be concerned. They should not. It's not over. It's not over now. It's not like, oh, the Lakers are going to lose the series. Oh, and I'm not concerned now about LeBron and I'm not saying they're going to lose the series. But I am you should be cautiously optimistic. You should not sit there and be like, all right, now what? Okay, let's try to win this game. Game 4 now. Game 4 now is it's weird to say this, but Game 4 is a must win for the Lakers. Considering the fact that you're going to have all this. By the way, who was that? Rob? I don't know who. I didn't sure. Plasma Warrior, thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate that. And if you guys want to send a donation, please, I'm always accepted. But now for the Lakers, I feel like Game 4 is a must win because you do not want to give any momentum back to Miami. You want to get out of Disney World. You want to leave. So I feel like Game 4 is such a huge turning point in this series. You've got to pull this off. You've got to show us. LeBron and AD have to be great. You can't turn the ball over as much as you did. You gotta win this Game 4 here. If you want to, now it doesn't mean you're gonna lose the series, but I feel like if you want to keep this series, if you want to keep it on your side, you've got to win Game 4. I wonder when the Dodgers will choke in the playoffs, probably against the Yankees. They'll be winning the choke ride. That probably happens too. I really want the Yankees to make the fall finals entire season in the classic, the fall classic. Yeah, I want to see them in the World Series too, but no promises here. Anyway. By the way, if you guys are new to this channel, we talk a lot about baseball. We talk a lot of baseball, football here, so there's a lot of topics we talk about here. It's not just with the NFL, not just the NBA. Even though right now that is a big topic point, obviously the NBA is we're close to near the end here. But it is do you know what? I came into this game thinking Los Angeles was gonna win, and I was kind of hoping that because I'm like, okay, if the Lakers are not gonna, if this series is gonna be a blowout, let's end this series as quick as possible. And maybe who knows? Maybe this will be an outlier. Maybe on Tuesday we'll see Game 4. The Heat will blow out the Lakers and all just go, all right, whatever, like that, fine. The return of of the dominant Lakers team. The Lakers will blow out the Heat and we'll be like, okay, fine. Maybe it'll be an outlier. But for at least 2 days here, the Lakers now got to hear about this all tonight. They got to hear about this all tomorrow, and all until Game 4, they got to hear about this. Wow, Jimmy Butler destroyed you guys. Wow, you guys look bad. So now they got to hear that. Does it get into that? Now, probably not LeBron because LeBron is, LeBron's dealt with this 9, 10 times in his career. He's dealt with going to the finals. So it's probably won't affect him. But how does this affect the rest of this team who hasn't been here before? How do they deal with adversity? We saw like LeBron in 2011 when he dealt with adversity with Dallas winning that series, or Dallas winning like Game 2 in that series. We saw, and I think Dallas won Game 4 as well. We saw LeBron didn't deal with adversity well. How does this Lakers team deal with adversity? I want you to speak to Spank the Rays. They so smug for a probably franchise. I don't really hate the Rays. Yeah, the whole we got a whole bunch of guys that are 98. I've kind of gotten over that already. Whatever. It is what it is. So yeah, I want to take them on. I want to beat them, but I'm not sitting there right now. The only team right now I guess I kind of hate would be the Astros. I want to take on the Astros again. Tropical Field is like the Trace for a baseball field. Tropical Cannon Field, yeah. It's not Yankee Stadium obviously, but whatever. Nobody shows up in that ballpark. Nobody shows up right now anyway. But I feel like even if there were fans, I don't know how many. I guess maybe it's a postseason. Maybe they would. But whatever they got to do. No player want to go to the Rays. No, because it's a small market. It's Tampa. Think about it. I guess if you want to go to Florida, you go to Miami, but no one wants to go to the Marlins either. Florida is not, it's not the greatest for baseball. Baseball players like to retire there, but they don't like to play there. It's still, by the way, 14-8 Niners with a minute left to go here in the third quarter. We'll have a recap on that game as soon as we're done here. This is only going to go 30 minutes, and I know sometimes you say, tonight this is only going to go 30 minutes because the power's out. I gotta work on the show. There are people in my house who want me to stop talking here because I'm doing this downstairs, and they don't want me to disrupt the house or whatever. So yeah, we're gonna wrap this up. After 30 minutes, we'll wrap this up and we'll get going here. So we still have about 10 minutes left, but yeah, this this Eagles. The NFC East is a joke. The NFC East has 2 wins in 4 weeks. Joke. It's 14-11 now. The Eagles just hit the field goal minute 14-11. But yeah, if you're Lakers now, you gotta put this out of your mind. LeBron's gotta put this out of his mind. AD, all you guys, it was just a loss. And that's something I've heard years ago. No matter how bad you lose a game, it's just a game. I didn't lose this game terrible. They didn't lose it wasn't like a 30-point blowout. But this was a game that you very easily could have won if you had not turned the ball over a lot. LeBron maybe were better. You could have won that, but you didn't. And so now you just gotta move past it. You gotta ignore that and just focus on the next game. So, trying to think if there's anything else. No, there's just Jimmy Butler, and the Heat shot so much better than the Lakers tonight on the field. The Heat shot 50%, and that was mainly on Jimmy Butler. When Jimmy Butler took a shot tonight, he really made it count. 14 for 20 from the field, and also huge, 12 for 14 from the free throw line. That was very big too for Miami. He got to the line and he hit his shots. The Heat shot 91% from the free throw line as opposed to the Lakers, who shot 76. So that was huge for them to get that. If only the Giants could be decent this year in an awful this division, it's going to be a couple years to look at. A couple decades to look at. They are so dreadful. It's anemic to watch them. At least the Redskins. No. They're just called the Washington DB Determinants. The Washington football team. Yeah, they're so bad. But the Washington football team, like, they're tied right now with the Cowboys, I think, for the NFC East. The NFC East is so bad right now. You have, like, one-win teams vying for the best spot in the NFC East. It's a joke. And the Cowgirls. Brutal loss to the Cowgirls. Brutal loss to the Cowboys. Like, that was right. You had that. You were so bad in the first half. The defense was just giving up 20 points. And then you almost had it there, and then Odell has that long run to win the game. So, credit to Odell, who was just... that was the best performance I've seen from Odell, I think, since he came with Odell. Like, that was the kind of performance that you go, okay. Like, when Odell wants to play, when Odell's like 100% committed, he's as fun to watch in all sports. And so he was... Tonight, he's as fun to watch as any wide receiver. So, to see him out there motivated, score 3 touchdowns, he looked like he was having a ball. Touchdown celebration he had where he was kicking the soccer post was fun. So, and look out for the Browns too. They're 3-1, so keep an eye out for them. Do you guys have any more comments here? Anything else here? If not, we'll wrap things up a little bit early. So again, Game 4 is Tuesday night. Trying to see what Game 4 is Tuesday night. Game 4 is Tuesday. Game 5 would be Thursday, right? I believe. Game 4 is Tuesday. Jimmy Butler says Lakers are in trouble. No, not yet. Give it a while. If you win Tuesday, then yes. Game 4, Lakers Heat is Tuesday, and then Game 5 is Friday. Game 6 is Sunday, and Game 7 is Tuesday. So that is how it goes right now here in the that's how the schedule is lined up. And again, I'm very interested to see what he's on. What do you thought about what happened to Shane Bieber? I don't know what happened to Shane Bieber. Shane Bieber, talking about obviously the Indians starter, who was great, the best pitcher in baseball this year, won the Triple Crown, and lost Game 1. I think some guys some guys in Game 1 of the postseason, they just lose it. He's still the best pitcher this year. He's still the best pitcher in baseball this year. But sometimes you just postseason spot. Like, I think it was his first postseason start. You just don't have it, and he's young. I feel like he'll get better if the Indians are still good. But yeah, he got into a hole late and couldn't dig himself out of it. The LeMahieu single, and then I don't know if it was LeMahieu single or a double, but that LeMahieu and then the Judge home run right after that was a killer. It was an absolute killer, and it rocked his confidence. And it was a great job by Judge getting that home run and giving the Yankees the lead right out of the gate. Also, I gotta say right now, Michaels and Collinsworth right now are commentating the game right now with their masks on. I don't know why now. Like, maybe they just thought, okay, if the president has COVID, then maybe we should all take this a little bit more seriously. But they're calling this game right now with their masks on. That can't be comfortable. That can't be. And I wear my mask a lot. No, I wear it. But like, gosh, watching the game for 3 hours and wearing that has got to be just the most. Not ideal. But this is 2020. Nothing's ideal. We're playing NFL games in front of empty stadiums. We're playing baseball games and basketball games in a bubble. None of it's ideal. So, if not, we'll wrap things up here. But yeah, if you guys have any final comments here, let me know. But yeah, final thoughts. Man, for all credit, man. All credit to this Miami team. All credit to them for sticking it, especially Jimmy Butler, for pulling this out in the worst situation possible. In just down 2-0, losing 2 of your best players, and to come out and to be as ferocious as he was today, be as dominant as he was today, score all those baskets, to get those points, to score 40, win this game. Now you're down 2-1. To get this momentum back was just. It was one of the best finals. It wasn't the best finals performance I've ever seen. I've seen some performances by LeBron that were better. That's something against Jimmy Butler. It's just that LeBron is LeBron. So he was great tonight. It's just that, unfortunately for him, now again, I don't know if they're going to win the series, but I still think he's undermanned there. I don't think he's going to be able to pull it off the whole season. But for him to do this in this spot, in this game, was nothing short of sensational. And all credit to him and this Miami team, and especially him, for being done. And now you got to worry the Lakers. Now it's time to make sure, I still think the Lakers are going to win the series, but now I got to be a little concerned. Pull it out in Game 4. LeBron maybe have to be at their top, and just try to put this game out of your memory, because that's all you can do. The best thing you can have as an athlete is a short memory. Alright, that's it for now, guys. It looks like. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to this channel and you like what you see, make sure you subscribe down below for more content just like this every single day about baseball, basketball, football, everything. We talk about everything. We'll be back later tonight with a Game 4, Week 4 recap in the NFL. So come back to this game after the fourth quarter. It will not be live. It will be taped. We'll have a Week 4 recap of the NFL. So come back for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Baseball Yankees reactions tomorrow. We're gonna have that. We'll react to the Yankees tomorrow, so that'll be great. And yeah, that's all. So Yankees reaction tomorrow. Baseball. Astros. I thought we covered all baseball, basketball, football. We covered everything, and the NFL 2 games as well. So stay tuned tomorrow for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow. And I'll see you later tonight to talk about the Week 4 game. Until then, take care and God bless. Congrats to the Miami Heat on a sensational Game 3 win, especially Jimmy Buckets. See ya. Bye.